full of praise for him. You called him one of the best midfielders in the Premier League last season. You obviously know him well from Barcelona. What is it that impresses you so much about him?
His understanding. I like the holding midfielders understand the game. He understands the game. He knows exactly what they have to do. He's a team player, always thinking what is the best for the team. An exceptional guy. So I am very pleased still is playing a high level.
Ralph told me yesterday that he sometimes has to stop Romeu in training from running too much, pushing too hard. Does that sound consistent to the player that you remember from your Barcelona days?
Well, he was so young. He created his own career. So it was the first steps. In that age, you never know what's going to happen. But it was in Chelsea and in a top clubs, and after a long time in Southampton. And if in his age, after what happened, injuries they had, and still he's doing, like Ralph said, that every training session is like the most important moment and the most important time. When this happened, this is the reason why still he can be in a top level. So there's no secrets. The guy who dropped a little bit and he believes that what he had done in the past is enough to be there, still be there. You cannot sustain in a high level for a long, long time that they have done. In that case, Romeu has done. So, yeah, it's good for him.
You're looking forward to seeing him tomorrow?
Yeah, as always.
Okay, thank you, Tom. Any other questions from anyone for this embargo? Because there's no raised hands. Actually, Simon Bashkowski, just bear with me. If you have a question, use the raised hand function now, please, guys. Okay, Simon.
Hi, Pep. Did Riyad want to make himself available for Southampton? Did you have to give him the week off?
Yeah.
Or was that prepared in advance?
There's no sense. He was in Africa and was in another continent with a jet lag, wherever, for one day come, take day off, and come back for the next game. So,
and the Southampton manager has spoken about how much he enjoys the challenge of trying to stop your team. It feels like they're always very difficult games. How much do you enjoy the challenge of facing Southampton?
Every game is a challenge, and every game is nice. Yeah. So I said many times. I said last season. So it's exceptional. I know Ralph from our period in Germany, when it was in lower clubs. In all respect. And always the intention, I saw the intention was always brave. And after when Leipzig, one of the best teams in Germany, and after he's here in England, he's doing an exceptional job. So the people support him in the bad moments, the club support him in the bad moments, and now pay off. So yeah, it's an exceptional challenge for us. Like every game, they're different. They can play with 4, with 5, but the concept is so aggressive without the ball. When the ball, they know exactly what they want to do. So, yeah, it's an exceptional team.
Thanks.
Thank you, Simon. Paul Hurst.
Hi, Pep. I believe you turned 51 this week. Was it your birthday this week? How many years do you think you have got left in top-level management? You're clearly kind of at the top of the game and still very energetic. Do you know how long you think you've got left in this game?
I don't know. Now I feel good, feel comfortable, but I don't know. Yeah. I'm pretty sure when I will not be energetic and I will be a little bit drained or tired, I will quit. So, but still now I'm good.
And how have you sustained that level of energy and enthusiasm in your 15 years in management?
Still, we can play better. Some players can improve. Still have some things I don't like. And for the fact that the desire to don't leave the feeling that the feeling that all the managers and players, some of them have when we lose, and the pleasure when you still can win games. So no more than that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Paul. Dom Farrell.
Hello there, Pep. You mentioned Ralph Rangnick is one of the best coaches in the Premier League. You have a lot of admiration for him. Coaches of that German style, like Ralph Hasenhuttl, Ralph Rangnick's at United. these coaches are sort of quite prominent across the game at the moment. You worked in Germany for 3 years. Why do you think a lot of clubs outside of Germany now look to this German style?
It's because they are good.
Why are they good?
Because they prepare well. They have teams like they have a quality, and they prepare well in the process and methodology, and they have a common patterns and all of them. So, but Jurgen and Jurgen Klopp, Thomas Tuchel, Rangnick, and Ralph Hasenhuttl. So, yeah, they're all of them. They're excellent managers.
What was the main thing you thought you learned as a coach yourself in Germany for your style that you've taken forward now since you were at Bayern Munich? What were the main things you learned over there?
One, I learned the league, of course. I learned from the players I had there, and the transitions, the gegenpressing, the attacking side more than outside. No much switch of plays, and otherwise attack a lot. And for the time, they play the 4-4-2-2-2 with all players inside, except a little bit. Thomas Tuchel play more plays in the pockets. But they're all of them quite similar. So they're pretty quick. They are not teams like they have patience to play. So they're going to make, if they can attack with 4 or 5 passes, better than 20 passes. And start with right and finish with right, start in left, finish in left. So yeah, I learned a lot. It was an incredible experience for me, learn from their country, how good they are. So it's not a surprise. So all of them, they are exceptional managers.
Thank you, Don. Last question is from Rob Dawson.
Hi, Pep. Just following on from what Paul asked, I know you're still under contract here for a little while, but do you have a vision for your future at all about countries you would like to work in the future or jobs you would like to take on? Do you ever give yourself a chance to look at that?
I'm not thinking on that, no.
Ever?
I'm not a guy to think much in the future when I have still the contract that I have. Honestly, Rob, I'm thinking Southampton. I'm not good enough to thinking far away about my future, because my future always depends on the results. So that's why I'm not concerned for any second. So I feel protected here. I feel good, comfortable. So they gave me everything. I like to work with these players still. Hopefully they still like to be with us. And that's all. It's Southampton, rest a little bit and continue. At the end of the season, we'll see what happens.
So in terms of that decision, whenever that comes, will that just be the minute that you don't feel comfortable or comfortable anymore here, that's the decision that you would make for your next job would be done in that moment? You would never think in...
No, I don't think in the next job. And the decision will be taken together with the club. So I have a lot of confidence. They gave me everything, so I cannot betray them or try, or they can feel I betrayed them. I feel something wrong to them. So will be not nice of my side. So together we're going to take the decisions in the past to come here, to extend the contracts 2 times, and it will be the same now. So depends how they feel about me, how I feel myself with the club, and with. But now it's honestly I never think during 24 hours a day what's going to happen far away. In football, the end of the season is far away. So now it's just something.